Garrison Starr, little warm up here. So psyched to have her. It was awesome last year. I think she's feeling a little bit better today than she was last year this time. But, you know, we all have a little fun at night around here. And she's been in it for so long, and she's seen the big amphitheaters, she's done the big label thing, and she knows what counts, and it's the people in this room and the people that really get it. And if she can touch, you know, these people so intensely, that's the payoff right there. And I know she does. She did I May Not Let Go. David Berkeley actually wanted to cover that song last night and have her come up, and that was one of those great moments that this festival offers, and I know she probably feels the same way, but it was awesome. She's promoting Amateur from 2012, great album, but like I said, has been in it for so long and done the big label thing, but also has come back to do the self-release thing, which I think a lot of artists find that they have creative control and really can get their art across to the people that appreciate it most. Anyway, toured with Steve Earle, Mary Chapin, Carpenter, who's helped her write songs, and we're just honored to have her. Give another warm welcome to Garrison Starr.
Well, good morning, y'all. It's always a surprise when you show up at a gig to know if anybody's going to be in the crowd or not. So I appreciate y'all coming down today, and I appreciate Tom and Ed and Jenny for having me. They're such sweet people, and I really appreciate y'all supporting the record store, because vinyl's coming back. It's coming back, baby. I feel like no matter what I do, my hair always looks like Peppermint Patty, so I apologize for that. I did my best to make it better than it is, but this is what it is. I'm so honored to be at this festival. I feel grateful to be able to play music for a living, a meager living. I took you to the top of the Empire State Building, showed you the world from a different perspective. It didn't mean as much to you as it did to me. No, it didn't mean y'all. Thanks, y'all. You know what? Let's see. Let's celebrate somebody else for a minute. So, have y'all heard of this band, the Milk Carton Kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one half of the Milk Carton Kids is my friend Joey Ryan, who I love. He's one of my closest friends, and I can't say enough wonderful things about him. And before I lived in his basement for 2 years when I moved back to LA. He and his wife bought a house in Laurel Canyon, and they called me and said, "We hear you're moving back to LA. Do you want to live in our basement?" I was like, "Yeah, that sounds great. I want to live in Laurel Canyon, so it means I got to live in your basement." But I got to know them really well when I was living there, and they're so great. And Joey was doing the singer-songwriter solo thing before he joined up with Kenneth. And I just think he's so talented. And he had made this EP with this guy, Tony Berg, this producer out in LA. And he had made this EP, and he said, "Hey, I'm going to send you a copy of my EP. I want you to hear it." So he emailed it to me. I was on a road trip. I was touring at the time, and I was kind of in a fragile spot. I was by myself, and I pulled up the song that he wrote with another amazing person and songwriter, Maya Sharp. They wrote this song together called "Broken Headlights," and so I pulled up I guess "Broken Headlights" maybe was the first song, and I pushed play, and I immediately started crying. I started crying uncontrollably in the car. I was like, ah! It was the worst thing, and I was by myself, and I was just like, oh my God. So I thought I had gained my composure enough to call him and tell him like how much I loved the EP and loved the song. So I call him, and it's like, beep. I'm like, "Hey Joe, it's me. I was listening, and I don't know." It was the worst message. It was so pathetic. So anyway, that's what happened to me when I heard this song the first time. It's a song I wish I had written. It's so beautiful. So it's a song called "Broken Headlights," and this goes out to my good friends Joey Ryan and Maya Sharp, who are brilliant and wonderful. It hasn't rained hard for the better part of 7 months. Everyone is listening. Oh, I see ahead of me a glistening lights. The city stays up at night, droning along like a dissonant song by an amateur symphony. How come I can only tell you I love you when you're sleeping in the passenger seat? And all the fast cars with the broken headlights run the red lights in the canyon, and I can taste it. The rain is coming to clear the air over Los Angeles. Maybe it'll bring the hillside down, maybe it'll flood the streets, and maybe when I tell you that I want you forever, you're gonna make a fool of me. I got the windows down, the heater on my feet, and the skies are opening. It's gonna come pouring down, it's gonna come pouring out. I'm gonna say everything. And all the fast cars with the broken headlights run the red lights in the canyon. walked in. That's not my song. Just so you know, I'm not like, what a great song I wrote. I'm great. I'm the greatest. It's called The Train That's Bound for Glory. And towards the end, if y'all would like, you have some, I just want you to pay attention to the lyrics in the chorus, because I want you to sing with me on the last couple choruses. So just pick up what you can. We'll do a review before the last chorus, and it's going to be badass. It's going to sound so good. My mom's like, oh, I wish she would stop using that language. Cause I was too afraid to be let down. That part's actually still true. But when that train comes a-calling for me, oh, I will lay all my burdens in the ground. That part's true too. Hey, when I hear that whistle blowing, no longer will I roam. Hey, now when the train is bound for glory, it's calling me back home. Are y'all ready to sing?
Yeah, ready.
I mean, I gave you some clear direction. I enunciated my lyrics. Let's do this. Do we need a review or you got it?
We got it.
All right. I see one girl is like, All right. So when I hear that whistle blowing, and when I hear that whistle blowing, no longer will I roam. No longer will I roam. The train that's bound for glory. When the train that's bound for glory is calling me back home. It's calling me back home. Y'all sound amazing, so we're gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3. When I